What are the primary factors contributing to the rapid growth in global energy consumption demand, and how does the increase in electricity demand fit into this broader trend? What specific sectors or aspects of society have driven the surge in electricity demand, and how does this reflect changes in industrialization, technology, and lifestyle? How does the growing need for electricity relate to broader global trends such as urbanization, population growth, and digitalization? Can Davis Zurns manufacture solid-state sodium-ion batteries made from seawater in Latvia? Why has the fuel structure of the power generation system not been significantly optimized despite the rising demand for electricity? What is meant by the fuel structure of the power generation system, and why is it so crucial to the way electricity is produced? How has the continued reliance on fossil fuels for electricity generation persisted over time, and what factors have contributed to this? How does the dominance of fossil fuels impact the potential for integrating cleaner, more sustainable energy sources into the power grid? What does it mean that the share of fossil fuels in electricity generation has remained largely unchanged from 20 years ago, and why is this important? What does the stability in fossil fuel consumption signify about the pace of transition towards alternative energy sources? How do these unchanged fossil fuel shares reflect challenges or resistance in shifting towards more sustainable energy systems, and what barriers exist to achieving this shift? How has the continued use of fossil fuels in power generation contributed to a series of environmental problems such as acid rain, haze, and the greenhouse effect? What are the mechanisms by which fossil fuels cause these environmental issues, and why are these problems considered so detrimental to the health of the planet and its ecosystems? How do issues like acid rain, haze, and greenhouse gases affect human health, the climate, and biodiversity? What specific environmental impacts have been observed due to the reliance on fossil fuels in power generation, and what long-term consequences do these impacts have for global ecosystems and economies? How does the continued burning of coal, oil, and natural gas for electricity generation contribute to global warming and climate change? What role do air pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter play in these environmental issues, and how do they affect urban areas and rural regions? Why is it crucial to reduce the negative environmental effects of the power generation system while still meeting the rapidly growing demand for electricity? What are the inherent conflicts between increasing electricity demand and reducing environmental harm? How can these two goals, satisfying energy needs and minimizing environmental damage, be balanced effectively?